Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do triangles, chapter 17, exercise 17a. Question 1. State if the triangles are possible with the following angles. So we have been given three angles. Now the question is a triangle possible with these three angles? Will these three angles make a triangle? Now they will be able to make a triangle only if they satisfy one condition, and that is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle should always be 180 degrees. So let's see if these angles add up to 180 degrees. So 20 degrees plus 70 degrees plus 90 degrees. Now let's see whether these add up to 180. So 20 plus 70 plus 90, let's add this up. 0, 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 180 degrees. So these three angles add up to 180 degrees. That means it is possible to have a triangle with these three angles. So the answer to this is yes. Question 2. The three angles are 40 degrees, 130 degrees and 20 degrees. Is it possible to have a triangle with these three angles? Let's see. So the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. This is the property we need to use. So let's add up 40 plus 130 and 20 degrees. Plus 20 degrees, and let's see what we get. So 40 plus 130 plus 20 degrees. Let's add up these. 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. So here we get 190 degrees. That means it's not equal to 180. So you cannot have a triangle with these three angles. So the answer to this is no. It's not possible to have a triangle with these three angles. Question 3. Let's try with these three angles. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Therefore, 60 degrees plus 60 degrees plus 50 degrees. Let's add it up and see. 60 plus 60 plus 50. So on adding these, let's see what we get. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. So that's 170 degrees, which is not equal to 180, isn't it? Therefore, it's not possible to have a triangle with these three angles. So once again, the answer here is no. Question 4. The sum of angles of a triangle should be equal to 180. So let's check the sum of this. 125 degrees plus 40 degrees plus 15 degrees. Let's add it up. 125 plus 40 plus 15. So 5 plus 5 is 10, carry 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8, and then 1 here. So here we get 180 degrees. So it is possible to have a triangle with these three angles. So the answer here is yes. Question 2. If the angles of a triangle are equal, find its angles. Okay, so the sum of interior angles of a triangle is always 180 if they have to be equal. So there are three angles. So three angles will have the same measurement, isn't it? So the sum of three angles should be equal to 180 degrees. So that is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3. All this should be equal to 180 degrees. So that means there are three angles here. So three angles will give us 180. Therefore, one angle. What is the value of one angle? So 180 degrees divided by 3. How did we come to division? Because three angles means 3 into one angle each. And when we move it to the right hand side, it becomes division. So let's divide 180 by 3. 18, 3 sixes are 18 minus 0, which we carry up. So the answer here is 60. So each angle will be 60. So that's the answer. There are three angles. They're all equal. and each angle in this case will be equal to 60 degrees. Question 3. In a triangle ABC, angle A is 45, angle B is 75. Now we have to find angle C. Again, we're going to use this property. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180. In that case, angle A plus angle B plus angle C should be equal to 180 degrees. Now let's substitute the values for angle A and angle B. Angle A is 45 degrees. Angle B is 75 degrees. Now angle C is what we are going to find out. All three together should add up to 180. Now how much is 45 plus 75? Let's add this up. 5 plus 5 is 10, carry 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12, so that's 120. So angle C plus 120 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So we can find out the value of angle C. That will be 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. Now how did we get minus? We have moved plus 120 to the right hand side. We have transposed it. So plus will now become minus. So let's find the value of angle C now. Angle C is equal to 180 minus 120. That's 0. 8 minus 2 is 6. 0. So the answer here is 60 degrees. So we have found the value of angle C to be 60 degrees. Question 4. In a triangle PQR, angle P is 60 and angle Q is equal to angle R. Find angle R. So the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. That means all these angles should add up to 180. Now let's assume angle R to be x degrees. So now let's add up all these. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R should be equal to 180 degrees. Now let's substitute all the values. Angle P is 60 degrees. Now angle Q is equal to angle R and angle R is x degrees. So angle Q I can write x degrees. Angle R also I can write x degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, now here what do we have? 60 degrees plus x is 2x degrees is equal to 180. So this is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, 2x degrees will be equal to 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. I have transposed 60 to the right hand side. So 2x degrees is equal to 180 minus 60 degrees. So how much will that be? 8 minus 6 is 2, 120. So 120 degrees, that means x will be equal to 120 degrees divided by 2. Okay, because I have transposed 2, which is multiplication here, to the right hand side. So it's become division. So let's divide 120 by 2. 2 6s are 12 minus, I have 0, 0 there on top. So now my answer is 60. X is equal to 60 degrees. And we have been asked to find angle R. Now look at this, what we have written right on top here. We said angle R is equal to x degrees, isn't it? So what is the value of x degrees? We just found out x is equal to 60 degrees. So we have found our answer. Angle R equals 60 degrees. Question 5. Calculate the unknown marked angles in each figure. So here the unknown angle is x degrees. We have to find out the value of x degrees. So the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180. That means these three angles should add up to 180. That x degrees plus 90 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So to find the value of x degrees. Let's add up 90 plus 30. So 90 plus 30, that's 0. 9 plus 3 is 12, 120. 90 plus 120, x plus 120 degrees equals 180 degrees. So this means that x degrees will be equal to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. I have transposed plus 120 to the right hand side. So let's minus 180 and 120. 0, 8 minus 2 is 6, 0. So we have found the value of x here. X is equal to 60 degrees. So that's the value of angle x, 60 degrees. Question 2. So here we have y, which is the unknown angle, and we need to find out. So sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180. We use this property. So y degrees plus 80 degrees plus 20 degrees is equal to 180 degrees according to the property. Now, to find y degrees, let's add up 80 plus 20. 80 plus 20 is 100. 100 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So the value of y will be 180 degrees minus 100 degrees. Therefore, this means that y degrees is equal to 180 minus 100 will be 80 degrees. So this is the answer. The value of angle y is 80 degrees. Question 3. Here we need to find the value of angle A. Now we have 40 degrees given. What is the value of this angle? Now it's understood when you see the symbol that this is a right angle which is equal to 90 degrees. So according to the property, all three angles should add up to 180. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180. So that will be A degrees plus 90 degrees plus 40 degrees should be equal to 180 degrees. So this means A degrees plus, how much is 90 plus 40? Let's add this up and see what we get. 9 plus 4 is 13. So that's 130. So let's write that. So 130 degrees. Now these two should add up to 180. So this means that 8 degrees is equal to 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. I have transposed plus 130 to the right side. Therefore, 8 degrees is equal to 180 minus 130. 0. 8 minus 3 is 5. 1 minus 5 is 0. So A is equal to 50 degrees. Question 6. Find the value of each angle in the given figures. That means these three angles will add up to 180 and then we find the value of angle x. Okay, so let's start. So here 4x degrees plus 5x degrees plus x degrees should add up to 180 degrees. So let's add up these. 4 plus 5 is 9 and this is 1, so that is 10x degrees is equal to 180. Therefore, x will be equal to 180 degrees divided by 10. Now here we can cancel. So what is left? We have cancelled the zeros. So what is left is simply 18. So we have found the value of x degrees to be 18 degrees. Now let's find out angle A. Angle A is 5x degrees. What does that mean? It means 5 into x degrees, which is 5 into, substitute for x degrees, we found x to be 18 into 18 degrees. Now let's multiply 5 into 18. So 18 5s are 5 8s are 40, carry 4, 5 1s are 5 plus 4 is 9. 90. So angle A is 90 degrees. Let's find angle B. Angle B is 4x degrees. What does that mean? 4 into x degrees, which is 4 into 18 degrees. So that means 18 into 4, let's multiply and see. 18 into 4. 4 8s are 32, carry 3. 4 1s are 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 into 18 degrees is 72 degrees. So angle B is 72. Now angle C is x degrees. That means the value of x is given as 18 degrees. So we have found the value of angle C. So what is the answer here? Angle A is 90. Angle B is 72 and angle C is 18 degrees. So we have found the value of each angle here. Question 2. Here we have again three angles and we know that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180. So we need to add up A, B and C, the angles, to find out the value of x and then the value of each angle. So let's start. X degrees plus 2x degrees plus 2x degrees. Together they add up to 180 degrees. Now let's add this up. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. So 5x degrees is equal to 180 degrees. That means x degrees will be equal to 180 degrees divided by 5. So let's do that division. 180 divided by 5. 5 threes are 15 minus 3 0, 5 sixes are 30. So we have found the value of x to be 36 degrees. Now we can find the values of angles A, B and C. So angle A is equal to x degrees. So that is easy. It is 36 degrees. Since we just found that out. Now angle B, if you see carefully, and angle C are equal and both are equal to 2x degrees. That means 2 into x degrees. Let's substitute 2 into 36 degrees. So let's multiply 36 into 2. 36 into 2. 2 6 are 12, carry 1. 2 3s are 6 plus 1, 7. So that is 72 degrees. So that means we have found the value of angle A to be 36 degrees. Angles B and C are the same. So they are 72 degrees each. So this is our final answer. So angle A is 36. Angle B is 72 and angle C is also 72. Question 7. Find the marked unknown angles in the given figures. So these three angles B, there are two B's there, plus 50 should give us 180 degrees according to this property. So angle B plus one more angle B plus 50 degrees should give us 180 degrees. So B plus B is 2B degrees plus 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now let's find the value of B by first doing this part. So that is 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. So 2B is equal to 180 minus 50. Let's do that. 180 minus 50. 0, 8 minus 5 is 3 and then you've got 1 there. So 2B degrees is 130 degrees. That means B will be 130 divided by 2. Why division? Because I've transposed the 2 which is multiplication here to the right side. So it becomes division. Let's divide 130 by 2. Now the numbers 13 to 6s are 12 minus 10 to 5s are 10 minus 0. So we've got angle B to be 65 degrees. So as we can see from the figure, now angle B here will be 65 degrees and here also it will be 65 degrees. So this is the value of the unknown angle 65 degrees. Question 2. Here again we have three angles and two of them are named x. So let's use the property. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180. That means x degrees plus 90 degrees should be equal to 180 degrees. So x plus x will make it 2x degrees plus 90 degrees is 180 degrees. So what does that mean? Means that 2x degrees is equal to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees. Because I'm transposing plus 90 to the right hand side, it becomes minus 90. So let's subtract 180 minus 90. 0, I'll borrow. 18 minus 9 is 9. So my answer here is 90. That means 2x is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, that means x degrees will be equal to 90 divided by 2. So let's divide 90 by 2. The numbers 9 to 4s are 8 minus 1 to 5s are 10. Remainder 0. So x is equal to 45 degrees. So here this part will be 45 degrees. Here also it will be 45 degrees. So we found the value of the unknown angle to be 45 degrees. Question 3. Here we have three angles. They're all named K and we know that they will all add up to 180 degrees. So let's find out the sum K degrees plus K degrees plus K degrees equals 180. Now there are three, so it will be 3K degrees equals 180 degrees. So 3K means 3 into K. So to find the value of K degrees, we write 180 degrees divided by 3. So let's divide 180 divided by 3. 3 6s are 18 minus 0. So we've got 60 degrees. That means each angle here is going to be 60. So this will be 60, this will be 60, and this will be 60 degrees. So we have found the value of the unknown angle to be 60 degrees. Question 4. So here again we have three angles and we know that they should all add up to 180 degrees. So that means the first one m minus 5 degrees plus the next one m degrees plus 5 degrees. First was m minus 5, now it is m plus 5 plus 60 degrees should add up to 180 degrees. Now let's open the brackets. M degrees minus 5 degrees plus m degrees plus 5 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So let's work only on the m's first. Now there's one here and one here. That means totally we have 2m degrees. Now let's look at our numbers. We have minus 5, plus 5 and plus 60. We can cancel minus 5 and plus 5. That will be equal to 0. So 2m degrees plus only 60 degrees is left. This is equal to 180 degrees. So what does that mean? Means that 2m degrees will be 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. So let's minus 180 and 60. So 8 minus 6 is 2 and then I have 1. So 2m is equal to 2m degrees is equal to 120. That means that m will be equal to 120 divided by 2. So let's divide 120 by 2. 2 6s are 12 minus 0. So here 60. So that's our answer. So M is equal to 60 degrees. Now, if I need to find these angles, let me just name them as angles A, B, and C. If I need to find, then angle A will be M degrees minus 5 degrees. And we found M to be 60 degrees. Minus 5 degrees will give us 55. 60 minus 5 is 55. So this is 55 degrees. So in that case, angle B is M degrees plus 5 degrees, and M is 60 degrees plus 5, which is 65 degrees. So B here can be marked as 65 degrees. So our main answer here is to find the value of M, which we have found to be 60 degrees. So children, will stop with that for now. We will continue the remaining questions in the next video. Thank you, children.